Hello everyone, this is Thomas and Kristine Erdos.
And you're listening to Love's Fire.
I can
I
start this one.
took it for a long time.
Alright. Welcome everyone. Hi. Glad you're with us. So here we are once again.
We're gonna keep this?
We're rolling with it. We are rolling with it, and we're doing great. So last episode, my love just took it away, and I gave emotional support, and it was great.
It was good. Sometimes I've been that for you, so where you've mainly, you carried the podcast, and I said, oh yeah, that's good.
So last episode we shared on keeping the fire burning and remembering different points of connection we've had with the Lord in the past to help ignite our flame or our awareness of His presence and goodness and love for the moment.
Yeah.
And then, it's really important to, it's good to remember testimonies both from us, our own walks with the Lord and with other people's testimonies and the Bible and, worship songs, miracles, different things the Lord's done, who He is, all these different things, and then let that be, jumping points for connection now, in the moment.
Yeah.
And so it's important not to live on those things, like
it doesn't always have to be like these high moments.
Well, what I'm trying to say is it's not enough to just think about those things or listening to them or whatever. It's and just leave it in the past or leave it with them. But it's important to take that into connection now.
Yeah, testimonies of what other people have done.
Yeah, for example, when I. Anyway, the point is just connect with them now, and so something I was feeling connection to that was. I was praying about what the Lord wanted us to share on before we started recording, and I kept getting remembering and getting thoughts of planes and there's a story, there's something I heard that I feel like is a jumping off point to spiritual connection we're talking about is light weighting is a huge deal on airplanes. And on basically light weighting. That means making it lighter.
I was like, what's light weighting?
It's just making it lighter. It's kind of like what it sounds like. I didn't even know that was a word, but pretty sure it's a word.
You can fact check him if you want.
I'm quite confident it's a word, but I could be wrong. Anyway, making things light is very important on anything that moves, but especially airplanes because they not only move, but they literally have to be kept up in the air. And so it's so important that meant quite a few years ago, so now it's even more money than this, but quite a few years ago, I heard that in one specific program, they were willing to spend $1,200 to save 1 pound of weight. So imagine a seat on an airplane, if it weighed 10 pounds, if they could make it weigh 9 pounds and spend $1,200 or less, then they would do it.
Wow.
Think about that. So if something weighed crazy. 1 pound and they could just delete it for $1,200, they would do it. That's kind of a joke. Anyway, but they will. I mean, that's a good idea too. If you don't need it, then just delete it. And
delete it like it's a computer.
But seriously, this is
backspace.
This is a good analogy for our relationships with the Lord. If you don't need it, if it's not helpful, delete it. Or if you can make it lighter, make it lighter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lighten your social media.
That's a good idea. I mean, if the Lord is calling you to that. This is important to walk with the Lord on this. So, for example, in Hebrews 11:24, it says, "By faith, Moses, when he became of age, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God than to enjoy the passing pleasures of sin, esteeming the reproach of Christ greater riches than the treasures of Egypt, for he looked to the reward. And so we have to look with eternal perspective, and Moses lightweighted his life, so to speak, and Hebrews 12 talks about this even more, about laying aside every weight and every sin which so easily ensnares us. And so sin, obviously, that's delete. Get that out.
I love the delete language.
And but then there's other things that might just need to be lightweighted. Like if you're spending 10 hours on social media every day, maybe lightweight that. And cut it down to maybe 9 hours. Or less, or a lot less, maybe. But again, this is it's different for everyone. Like, God calls some people to social media to various degrees. But again, it's...
for sure.
So I'm not saying social media is bad.
No.
It just depends on what God's calling you to, and is it actually benefiting your relationship with the Lord, or is it taking away from your relationship with the Lord?
Yeah.
And that's with everything else of are you doing things with God or apart from God?
Yeah.
And we're out of time. So, hey, just meditate on that. Pray about that. Let the Lord take you where he will with it. Holy Spirit, have your way. Yes. And we will continue next time. Bye.